I'd like to spend a little time looking at the week 5 assignment for our project with Apollo Shoes. And here it is in D2L, and you can see we're going to be doing fixed assets, liabilities, and then the wrap-up section. And this is a fairly substantial section, so just be prepared. So looking at our Excel file that we downloaded at the beginning of this project, and this is on the Assignments tab. Scroll down here through all the ones we've already done. And remember, we've got a misprint here that prepaid title is here twice. So we did prepaids in week 4. This particular prepaid is actually supposed to be labeled fixed asset. So we have 2 tabs here on our fixed asset. We have 4 for the liabilities portion. We already did prepaid. And then under the wrap-up section, we have 5. So we've got quite a bit of work here to do this week. So let's start out by looking at our fixed asset. If I scroll all the way here past prepaids, you'll see our PP&E, or property, plant, and equipment, which is another name for fixed assets. And you will see our audit plan. So you will unmerge these so that you can fill them in and work through the audit plan. Refer back to the PDF that you downloaded at the beginning of the project as well to get your details on the plan. Once you've done that, then you have your lead schedule. You'll go through and tie all these out, and you will have adjustments. Now, you'll see here that I've given you a little bit of a hint here of what needs to be adjusted and which direction. So read through the details of what has occurred and what you have found for your fixed asset. Then we're going to do our liabilities. We have a plan here, and the liabilities plan is a little bit shorter, but you'll have to unmerge that to work through the plan. And then we have our liabilities lead schedule. And you'll tie all these back out to the trial balance, and you will have several here that you will need to adjust, and you'll see which way they need to be adjusted. Here I'm giving you a little hint. Then we have an accounts payable schedule that will tie to the accounts payable line here. You can see currently it's the $1,992,095.91, and that's what it totals to here. And you will go back to all your confirmations, and it will be detailed again in the PDF. And again, you have a hint as to which of the vendors need to be adjusted. So you'll come up with the adjustment, come up with the new amount, and then once that's footed, this total adjustments will tie back here to be the adjustments here, so that the new balance will tie to the new balance here. Then you will do the same for your notes payable, and hint as to what needs to be adjusted so that the adjustments and the new balance will tie back to the notes payable section over here. Okay, so that is that. Now we've already done our payroll section. We will skip over to our revenue and expenses plan. Unmerge that, refer to the PDF for details on how to do that, and then you will have a revenues lead schedule. Again, you have a hint. Write up what those adjustments need to be down at the bottom here, what your proposed adjustments need to be, but these are the accounts that are going to need that. Then you'll do the same here for our expenses. You will refer back to the trial balance, come up with your cost of goods sold for both 16 and 17, net sales, and then gross profit. You'll have revenue less expenses. Here are all the portion of the trial balance in your expenses worksheet that you will use here. Then you will have an audit plan here. This is kind of the final wrap up. Merge so you can work through that. Then you will have your stockholders' equity section here, you will need to add in the dividends and the net income for your adjustments to come up with your adjusted balance for this section. Then you are going to have the scorecard. This will be the last piece, and it's every single proposed adjusting entry that you've come up with through the entire 5 weeks. So this should be a fairly full page. So if you have any questions about it, you want me to look at it before you submit it for a grade, I am more than happy to do that. Remember, I am a resource to be used as you do this project, so typically I have lots of questions from students about this, so do not be afraid to reach out to me.